and then I filmed it in between the apartments and the church where they have the nativity scene, like the foresty area.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it wasn't like a whole lot of like you're going to Beebe and you're going to Conway, but it was just enough to make them tired, and me tired.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you can find locations that are close enough to each other, it really works out. Or just plan different days to shoot different things.
Mm-hmm.
Continuity with hair and costume too.
Yeah, a big thing about this is just planning out ahead of time on paper how you're gonna do it. Like, I helped Sarah, I forgot her last name.
Shaban?
No, Catherine.
Fahey?
Yeah, I helped her and Morgan do a music video for NBS last semester, and we did it here with a 3-camera setup. And basically we had an establishing shot, the camera that never moved, it just stayed like this. And then we had Sarah on one camera, and she went for the close-ups. And she would move the camera back and forth, you know, getting close-ups of everybody's faces, you know, next to the mic, all that kind of stuff. And then Morgan would go for medium shots of the different people. And so when you jam sync it, they're all running at the same time. When you're in Final Cut, you just click back and forth to the different people. And so when she's zooming in here, we would be on another camera, or we go to the establishing one. And once she has a good shot, then you get to take that camera. So, you know, that's the kind of, but when you do 3-camera setup, you can really only do it like in the studio or in here or, you know, in the Benson, somewhere safe. If you're gonna do like what Chris was talking about, like, you know, behind, you know, the underground or wherever like that, probably going to be a 1-camera setup, a little boom box, and you just having them sing through it a couple times. And those are more the story elements that I have in here. I recommend, just to keep this manageable, doing a studio one for the band. You know, and doing it somewhere safe. Narrative story if you want, but also if you're going to have the band in an outdoor location, probably just 1 camera or 2 if, you know, the people can always have their hand on it. And that doesn't have to be jam synced or anything like that. So basically just think through it before you get out there in the field, and, you know, you can pretty much manage anything.
It may sound like you're a jerk, but kind of in order to get things done, like set some ground rules for like, you know, your work time, your work ethic kind of stuff. Just let them know kind of ahead of time, like what we, you know, you can play around like after this and that. You know, you may sound mean, but it's like we gotta do this.